There's one big secret out there. People hire people they know. So how do you build valuable connections and become a sought-after freelancer? Networking done right. So put down your business cards, hit the like button, and I'm going to share 3 important things I do to make my networking all worth it. Whether you're a photographer, artist, designer, writer, or any other creative, networking is essential for building relationships, finding new opportunities, and growing your career. But if you're doing it wrong, it's one of the hardest things to do because you'll come up empty most times. So here are the most important things for good networking. Show up prepared. Networking can be overwhelming, and if you show up unprepared, you will stick out like a sore thumb and you won't get anyone's attention. So first and foremost, do your research. Find out who's going to be at the event and what companies will be represented. Knowing your audience is so powerful because this will guide you to have meaningful conversations. And trust me, people love hearing about themselves, especially if you can acknowledge things that they have done. Next, make sure you have a solid elevator pitch. This is a quick overview of who you are, what you do, and why you're there. It's important to have a strong pitch because people will inevitably ask you what you do. So you need to workshop those 1-2 sentences that clearly state what you're all about. For me, when I'm in the right setting, it's I fix things in camera and then finesse them in post. Knowing my audience, I am aiming for things that are typically important for them. It usually sparks interest and sets the tone for the rest of the conversation. Make sure that you're all up to date with your latest work and contact information because trust me, you don't want to miss out on an opportunity because someone couldn't get in touch with you. Especially if you're at a live networking event, bring plenty of business cards or a scannable QR code that links to your personal website or portfolio. The second important thing is listen and ask questions. Again, don't waste their time or yours. So when networking, it's important to be an active listener and ask questions. Ask about their work, their goals, and their experiences. By listening and asking questions, you learn more about people and build rapport. Additionally, this demonstrates your interest and your professionalism, which can help make a positive impression. Dish out information and advice for free in the moment. Don't hold back at this point. And you don't have to offer to work for free, but any help is appreciated. Most people go into networking thinking of how they can benefit and how others can help them, either with money or better connections. Good networking is how you can benefit the other person. Listen to their needs or pain points of what they're actually trying to achieve. If you can directly help them, say it. If not, then introduce them to people you feel can help them tenfold or more, or to people that would benefit from their service or product. Listen, people of value are masters of smelling out BS, and if you're only interested in you and your business, that's why most people don't get a response later. Genuinely be there to show that you can help them. And if you can't help them, be honest about it. Don't waste your time or theirs. And don't say that you know someone that can help them if you really don't. And if you promise to do something that will help them, you better damn well follow through on that. You never know who knows who and what will come back to bite you in the ass. The third most important thing is don't linger. As soon as you have asked your questions, listen to their story and told them about you, get their contact or share yours and bow out, thanking them for their time and saying goodbye. Too often, I've seen people awkwardly stand around trying to keep the conversation going with no purpose. Respect other people's time, and this is a clear sign that you also value yours. It is a power move to stop the conversation first, so keep that in mind. And the fourth thing that is most important in networking is the follow-up. Following up after is a crucial step that often gets overlooked or severely botched. But let me tell you, this is where the magic really happens. When done correctly, following up can turn a casual conversation into a valuable connection. So how do you follow up like a pro? First, make sure you jot down some notes about the conversation you just had during the event. It'll come in handy when it's time to follow up. Next, send a personalized message either through email or LinkedIn within the first day or two. Thank the person for their time and remind them of your conversation. Keep the message brief and to the point. This is key, but make sure you add a little personal touch to show that you're genuinely interested in keeping in touch. This is not where you do your sales pitch to get them to hire you or buy your product. This is just to connect with them on a different platform. Or the best case scenario is to follow up on the thing that you promised to send their way be it the contact that would help them out or a reference that you mentioned. Again, you want to add value to them at this point. They will remember you for this. Networking is the key to landing work in the creative world. People hire people they know. So get known and in the circles you want to be a part of. But don't just show up to a networking event and hope for the best. Be prepared, listen and ask questions, share your story, follow up, and always be generous and help others. That's the secret sauce to building amazing relationships, discovering new opportunities, and taking your career to the next level. But networking is only the first step. You have to show people that you know what you're actually talking about with a strong reel or a portfolio. And in this video, I go over all the things I look for when reviewing demo reels. And I share tips on how to make the strongest reel for you to increase your chances you get the gig. As always, thanks for watching.